I'm Dylan Black. The Run to Quit 5K race is coming June 17th, and these guys have an amazing program they want you to be a part of. They are the Running Room. Phil Marsh joins us right now, regional manager and clearly a runner. You're in great shape.
It's the clothes.
Yeah, it's just the clothes.
The clothes
right?
and the shoes. That's
they
all.
slim you.
Yeah,
they make you look healthy.
Slimming.
The Running Room's been around for quite some time now.
Yeah.
How long has it been around in the nation's capital?
Over 30 years.
30 years.
And I've been there 22 years with the Running Room. Yeah.
Many different locations as well. How many is it up to at this point?
6 in Ottawa.
6.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. And I know that I see you guys running around all the time.
Yeah.
You get people motivated, teamwork, friendship, that kind of stuff, which is great. Now, the Run to Quit 5K race is coming Sunday, June 17th. We'll get more details on that. But more importantly, you've got this Walk or Run to Quit program. Yeah. So can you tell us about the program? Yeah,
we started the pilot project in Ottawa, I think about 4 years ago. And we had about 30 people in who were smokers. And we've always had the most successful Learn to Run program using Run Walk. So people start out very gently. They run a minute, walk 2 minutes, and then over the 10 weeks they progress. Some people can do 20 minutes, some people can do 5K. But it's a very gentle program, very social. They get together 3 times a week at the store. So it's, especially in the wintertime, it's very much the camaraderie, getting rid of that isolation when you're starting anything. So we just took that and decided that, you know, it'd be a great way for people to quit smoking by getting them active. And again, that's usually the barrier, is trying to do it on their own or maybe not feeling like they're fit. But I think when they came into the Running Room, as you probably know, if you've met runners, especially race weekend, a lot of the stories revolve around people that are ex-smokers, ex-drinkers, ex-drug addicts, alcohol, a number of unhealthy lifestyles, and they've made changes by walking or running or cycling, getting more active. So we took that in, and we had a really big success rate with it. And so we partnered with Public Health Canada to get this program going across the country. And so now here we are. It's it's coast to coast.
Needless to say, there's been some pretty big success in this program.
After 6 months, 50% of the people that have taken the program are still running or walking, and they've been smoke-free for 6 months, and they're getting out 2 or 3 times a week. So we're really happy with that. Canadian Cancer has told us that this is by far the best success rate of any cessation program that they've experienced, and so that's why Public Health jumped in with us, and we really believe in it. My mom died of lung cancer 13 years ago. Incredibly difficult death to watch. My dad's got COPD. He's 91. He's not in his, you know, it's not getting worse because he quit smoking after my mom died. But for me, you know, being athletic all my life, it was a real tragedy. I paid for the patch. I paid for hypnosis with them. I tried guilt with them. Never was able to. And that was one of my biggest things. You know, my dad now, when I go run, he just looks at me and, you know, he says, boy, if I'd just known. He said, if I'd just known better, or there'd been something that could have gotten me out walking or running with your mom, he said, we just would have been in much better shape. We just didn't know. And so I hope this has that impact.
Obviously, the importance of quitting smoking is gigantic.
Yeah.
And running, so would you say running is one of the best ways?
I think anything being active, it's your heart doesn't know what you're doing. I mean, we obviously would love you to run or walk, but if you're salsa dancing, if you're cycling, if you know, the great thing about running is it's very social. You know, you can go out to the pub after for a pint. You can go travel on trips. We've got a bunch of people in our Orleans Marathon Clinic in Slater that are going to Ireland together to do a marathon. And, you know, basically, you know, the old days, the runners used to train to race. And so they train, they race, and then they get as fast as they can, and then they get out of the sport. Now people race to train. And so they throw races in as part of their lifestyle, but training is the same for them as eating breakfast or going to the movies or whatever. It's a part of what they do and who they are. And they surround themselves with people that are kind of like-minded.
Can you tell us about your free in-store or virtual training program that you've got going on as well? Yeah,
we have the virtual program online at, you can go to runtoquit.com. You can also go to therunningroom.com and find out about all of our programs. But you can train online and have the virtual program where you get a coach throughout this whole program. You also have support from the Canadian Cancer folks, which is huge in terms of accountability, in terms of knowledge, in terms of, you know, having that person you can call and that mentor along with the coach. But also you can go to Run to Quit and you can get this program right now. We have some subsidized programs that we're going to offer for people that if they want to try it, they can do the program free.
Okay, and I know that we put the code up on the screen as well, WRTQ18. Quickly, before we run out of time, the Run to Quit 5K race. So how can people sign up for this?
At runningroom.com.
Simple as that?
Yep, simple as that, and they can come out. We'd love to have as many people as we can, especially, you know, we don't want to make it a kind of discriminatory program, but if you've been a smoker and you want to come out and celebrate and cheer on and support a lot of people that maybe this is their first ever 5K. Maybe they're just quitting smoking, for that 10-week period. We'd love to have people come out and cheer them on and give them a hug at the finish line and say, yeah, you know what? I quit smoking 3 years ago. I've been running or walking ever since. I know what you've been through, and let's look at what your next goal is going to be. Maybe the race weekend, maybe Army Run. We're pretty blessed in Ottawa to have a couple of the biggest running events in Canada, so it's pretty easy to be motivated in Ottawa.
And I mean, it's only a 5K race. So I mean, it's meaning what I mean, like people don't have to be expected to go like 10K, 20K, something like that.
They can walk. They can
take their time.
A lot of them brought families last year, and some of them had the little kids join them for the last kilometer, and the big hugs and the photo op. We had to pick a distance, and 5K is a nice one because then people can look around and go, oh, I guess I can do one of these other 5Ks in town.
Yeah.
They could maybe do a try. Once they know they can do 5K. Triathlon's fun for people because they feel empowered running. Most people can swim and float. Most people can ride a bike and coast, but the running scares them a lot because if you stop running, you stop. Exactly. So when you get empowered to say, hey, I can run 5K, it opens up a lot of opportunities.
RunToQuit.com is the best place to go to, and it's happening Sunday, June 17th, Andrew Hayden Park. Thank you, Phil, for keeping so many people in shape through the many years you've been doing this. We appreciate that from the running room. Coming up, Shine a Light in Our Community is coming, and we've got all the details you need next on Daytime Ottawa.